Okie dokie, welcome back everybody. How are we doing? I hope we're doing well. Yeah, finally not ill at all today. It's nice change. So, once more, onto the breach. Into the breach? I don't know. How do we engage with the breach? Onto, into, something like that. Who knows? Does it matter? I don't think so. So we're going to do a bit more Arden Vul. So yeah, should be cool. Let's see what happens. First things first, we had to rest for 5 days because we weren't going to spend any money to speed it up. We kind of distributed the accounts, so people have got a lot more money now. We're almost reaching a point where we need to think about buying a property or something as opposed to just staying in the inn, because that's a lot of gold that could go missing. Not that we'd ever do that to our beloved party. So that's wonder how much accommodation would cost in town. Because I mean, at the moment it's kind of 1 gold piece per head to stay in the inn for a night. So probably like purchasing a house will probably be like 1,000 gold pieces, which they could afford right now, right? For like a 2-story townhouse in the city that they're currently in, which we haven't really designed at all. But you know, there it is. So that's something to consider. Just something to sink some cash into, really. And we're in town for 5 days. So I was thinking about getting a torchbearer / baggage handler. But it has occurred to me now that Jane is coming back on mission. And she's a wizard, so the heaviest thing she's carrying is a book. The book weighs 100 coins, and I just need to make sure that I've included the book on her sheet. I haven't. Okay. So she needs to have a spell book. Well, the question is does she have her spell book, right? If we plan on spending more than 1 night in town, then we should have not in town, in the dungeon. Then she should take a spellbook with her. Otherwise, she won't be able to relearn spells if she uses them. But on the other hand, it could get lost. But I think we're probably hoping to spend some more time in the dungeon. So we'll have her spellbook with her. So here's the question for us: Is there currently any property available to purchase? Right. We'll say it's 50-50. 45. There is. Okay. We're going to go buy this. See if we can buy this property. Let's just get out the Nomicon and who are we buying it from? An elf? An elf landlord? That sounds about right, doesn't it? Well, depends on my vision of elves for this world. Are they like probably? Let's have a quick roll. Have I got a table? I do have tables. So let's have a look here. If we use the races as human, of course, which would be like 1 to 5. 6 will be a dwarf. 7 will be an elf. 8 will be a gnome. 9 will be a halfling. 10 will be an orc. 2, so that's a human. Okay. Our landlord is a human. Let's see if we can find a name. Male, female, non-binary. Easier with a D6 than a D10. Okay, male. Bretonian masculine personal names. There we go. Starts. Right, cool. Let's roll a D100. 74 is do, re, or gra. Okay, do, re, or gra, and ends 81. 81. Oh my goodness, we want something that's go 81. Garnagle. That sounds good. Garnagle. Let's put it in here. So on the 21st. 21st we purchase. 21st we purchase property. Helps if I bring my microphone over. Get out of my way. Purchase property from Garnagle. Cool. So that'll set us back 1,000 gold pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 wealthy characters. They'll put in the money for it. So that goes down to 400. That goes down to 400. That goes down to 300. That goes down to 300. And that goes down to 300. Okay. And we have a house. House in... what kind of district do we think it is? House of a meatpacking district. Meatpacking district. But, okay, so that makes us think, what else should we do? We should probably get... Is it in the player's handbook? I think it's in the player's handbook. We'll close that a second and get the player's handbook out, shall we? Yeah. What I'm thinking is hired help mercenaries. We should get some heavy footmen. How much do heavy footmen cost as humans? 3 gold pieces a month. Okay. So we will hire 2, probably 4 heavy footmen. And their job is to heavy foot. And their job is to be security guards on the house, right? 4 heavy footmen as security on the house. That'll cost us 3, 6, 12. 12 gold pieces per month. And we're hired in season 4. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Towards the end of season 4. Okay, so, cool. And we're not very well known at the moment, so the likeliness for anyone's going to be robbing our house is pretty low. But I say we probably want to spend another, 100 gold pieces on a safe. All right. So, let's take some money off of you. Some money off of you. And then slightly less money off of you. And let's get some money off of you. 5. So we have a medium safe in the house. Right. So we put all our gold in the safe. And yeah, happy days. Our gold can be safer than it was before. Also, we can use it to store any miscellanea that we have that we're not bringing with us. So the wand of polymorph, because we haven't had it identified. That'll cost 1,000 gold pieces to get identified. I think you had 2 charges, right? So we'll have to think about. We could get it identified, but I think maybe we'll wait a little bit for getting it identified. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. Cool. And we had a pretty good run last time, despite the fact that we almost got ourselves killed. So we will, I think, wait until the 25th, which is when all of the characters will have healed. So we don't need to pay for the inn anymore. But at the moment, we're all sleeping on the floor in this house. But that'll do, right? That'll do for now. So on the 25th, everyone's ready to go adventuring again. So head back into the dungeon. So that sounds good. We can head back into the dungeon, steal some more gear. Everything will be great. There won't be any problems at all. I've restocked everyone with torches and iron rations and bandages. So that's good. I can get this keyboard out of my way, I expect, up until the very second that I do, and I will go, oh my word, I need to do something on the whatchamacallits again. But anyway. Cool. Let's get back into the dungeon, I suppose. The question is, where are we going to go? So, the real question is, are we going to continue investigating, like, this part of the complex? Remember, there's a pool of healing here. Do we want to try and investigate this part of the complex where we got kind of chased away by that giant slime monster? How appropriate. A delicious slime. Or do we want to go over here and deal with this area? That's kind of the question. We'll definitely be going down the side entrance because we have this, so we can get some more delicious healing sludge. Don't we all look forward to a delicious healing sludge? Oh yes, it's like having a mud bath for your insides. Taste that delicious sludge. Okay, cool. So which one? Say 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, right? 5 to 6. So we're going back down here. It's a shame. I really want to go over here, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to come in. It's been 5 days since we last went through this dungeon. We're going to give it a quick walk through, see if we encounter anything off the random encounter chart, because that snake's still about. Cool. So we kind of arrive at the dungeon, kind of early morning, head out bright and early from sleeping on our nice comfy floor. We're going to get to play kind of like house dress up. That's going to be endless fun. We can draw out a plan for the house and everything. Like a 2-story. Yeah, 2-story. 1,000 gold pieces will buy you a lot, really. So it might even be free stories, but we will get that built out. That'll be exciting. Maybe we could do that after we finish this run. So we're back to being able to move our full 6 per turn, and yeah, okay. So one. We don't want to go this way because this way is infested with giant centipedes. Or do we just want to deal with giant centipedes now? Does the party want to deal with giant centipedes or walk around them? I think 1 to 3 is deal with the centipedes. That was the first one that I said. Okay. So, back to Arden Vul. We want halls of Arden Vul. Yeah, that's what we want. We want the halls. Oh, sugar. I've left the PDF up, haven't I? Right. You don't need to see that. Halls of Arden Vul, level 3. No, this is level 1, the basement, isn't it? Ruined door, giant centipedes. A colony of 20 giant centipedes have made their nest in the choked hallway, 7 to 13. The centipedes completely ignore the characters if they're smeared with the anti-beastie paste. Okay, hit 1 or 2 hit points. 10 of them are at 2, 10 of them are at 1. So, we've kind of decided to deal with these poxy giant centipedes. It's times like this you wish that one of these two had sleep, but they don't. So, oh well. More fool us. Torches lit, beasties ready, but we're ready for them. We're set up, and we start by lobbing a flask of oil at it. Right, that'll kickstart the fight. I think to get the oil, who's going to be throwing the oil? Probably Blake needs a 7 to hit. 20 to hit. Right. So, how many do we manage to hit with the oil? 3. Good start. So 3 of them start crackling and squeaking. And the rest of them start charging. So we can kind of like imagine that the party is consistently being harangued by these beasties. So we can imagine that she's kind of back by the stairs because she's not very useful in this fight. And we got those two, him. So what was this one? This is Morblin. So Morblin's armor class has dropped because he lost a point of dexterity, and David Hand's hit points has dropped because he lost a couple of points of constitution. And Ren, right? And these squigglies are going to come in quite big numbers. And where is a pen for this? Pen. I've put it somewhere. All right, and also we need to remember that David's got +1 and a +3. Oh, goodness. David's off the top of the screen. Poor old David. Come down here, everybody. Sometimes this happens. It's like I'm sure my cat. Oh, maybe that. Yeah, that's probably part of the problem. Just move that a bit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I can't see a pen. I've put it somewhere. Is it underneath the keyboard and all this other nonsense? No. No, that's not where it is. Fiddlesticks. I'll just have to track it elsewhere. Oh, well, let's roll up not roll up, fold up another piece of paper for the old adventure tracker. And we'll just track it on here. So, we've lost 3, so I'll say all 3 of those that died were 1 hit pointers, but so that means we've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 1 hit point. And then we've got 10 at 2 hit pointers. So if we double cross through, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Initiative. Initiative. The dramatic music begins. Dong. Bugger. The beasties go first. I think I'll probably roll these by group, right? Because they're only a foot long, so with 2 sets of 5 and one set of 2. Easier if I do 4 sets of 4, right? We can do 4 sets of 4. So 4 of them are going to attack. 4 of them attack Borin. His armor class is 3. A 4 won't hit. Right, 4 of them are going to attack Caladrel. 11. That's not going to hit. 4 of them are going to attack Mr. Hands. That's a miss. 4 of them are going to attack Ren. That's a miss. Okay. And there's 2, and there's 1 left. And that one is going to attack Morblin. That's also a miss. Okay, right, so they all miss. Party time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all one-handers, if memory serves me correctly. The other party's one that we're going to play around with dual wielders. 2, 3, 4. Okay. What are our armor classes? Armor class is 9. Okay, right, cool. So 10 is a hit. 16 is a hit. 12 is a hit. 16 is a hit. Okay, 5 is a miss. How embarrassing. Who missed? Blake Savage. How embarrassing. And 10 is definitely a hit. Right, so does this hit a 1-pointer or a 2-pointer? 2-pointer. And because of his damage bonus, that's just dead. Cool. 10 damage bonus. So is it a 2-pointer? Yeah, okay, that's just dead. 16. Is it a 2-pointer? It hits. It is. It's dead. Okay. 12. Well, this one. That's Caladrel. He's got a bonus to his hit point, his damage. So it's another 2-pointer dead. Okay. So that's gone. 16. Doesn't get a bonus. So this could matter, but it probably doesn't. So it does hit a 2-pointer. D8 worth of damage. D8, D8, D8. Oh, wow, that's hilarious. How embarrassing. So one of them survives being hit. Cool. Yeah, sometimes we get the luck of a draw, eh? Right, next round. Who goes first? Party goes first. Okay, let's go again. Well, those are both misses. That's also a miss. How embarrassing. 11. So that's red. I think you're red. So that's Blake. Yeah. So that's a 1 hit point hit. 18. So that's Morblin. Oh shit. I didn't really roll that. Fiddlesticks. Come on. There we go. Okay. Still a 1 dicer. And then the last one he hit was white, which is Borin. Does he hit a 2-pointer or he hits a 2-pointer? Okay. Cool. So they're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So that's 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Right. So that's everybody except for Blake. That one's Ren. So Blake doesn't go in. What colour is Blake? Blake is red. Okay, so we don't include red dice. Let's do this. Cool. That's a miss. That's a miss. 18. I need my sheet. 18 probably hits. So 18. The 18 is against Morblin. He's got an armor class of 3. So 18 hits. 17 against Green, which is Morblin. That's a hit. 17 versus David. That might be a miss. That is a miss. Okay. So these two both have to make two saving rolls against poison. One of them's a dwarf. So let's just check. Where's miss saving rolls? Okay, so Morblin's looking at 10s. No, Borin's looking at 10s. Morblin's looking at 14s. So we've got to get over 10 for let's see. So that's fine. That's a fail. So he's doubled over in a +2 to the save as well. Shit. Okay. Well, that's definitely a success. I can't remember what we rolled here, but let's assume it was still a failure. Okay. So he's paralyzed with pain. But Borin needs to make a second save, and with a +2 he does, so that's 14. Okay, cool. So Morblin is rolling around on the ground going, "Oh, it hurts so much, I feel so sick." Right, cool. Let's roll for the next set of initiatives. Beasties go first. So I guess similar, but instead of trying to chomp on Matey Boy, that colour, we're gonna chomp on the other one. Those definitely all miss. 15. Oh, that's definitely a miss. Okay, so they miss. Now, the combatant's turn. Come on, lads and ladettes. I actually don't think I have any ladettes in that party. She is, apart from her. And maybe Galadriel. I've never decided. Fair. Elf, beauty, and oddness means no one can tell. Same with a dwarf, really. So that's 3 successes. Let's see. 5. So one of them takes out this one. Another one takes out this one. Last but not least, another one. Okay. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I reckon 2 on these 4. So that will be... Oh, wait. But it's the next turn. Who goes first? Party goes first. Cool. Okay. So hit. Misses. Embarrassing for you. Though I think... no, I think Blake Savage is one who has the sword. So... they're going to end up killing... Yeah, they're going to end up killing all theirs. So 1 is here. 2, 3. Okay. I guess at this point, I should probably make a morale check. This doesn't have their morale on it, but I expect their morale is something like a 7. Okay, yeah. So they can stick around. I suppose they're frenzied, angry, hungry centipedes. Foot long as well. So they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them left. That kind of leaves 1 on everybody that's still standing. So that's a hit. Needs a dwarf needs a 10, 8 or better. Yeah, he's fine. Nice. Okay, next initiative. They go first again. This is upsetting. That's a hit. 17, that's a hit. 15, that's probably a hit. Against armor class 4. 15, 4. Yeah, that's a hit. These are misses. So this lot, let's roll and see who's done good. So you're fine. 10. I don't think Ren's fine. 10 for a thief. Just off. So I'm supposed to be rolling against for death and poison roll. Too late now. 3, I should be. I'm pretty sure death is also poison. Oh well. And that's definitely a fail. So these 2 are both on the ground going, oh, it's so painful. Oh, it hurts so much. That's upsetting, eh? So that leaves us down to just these 3 dice. It's not good. It's not good. Right. Your best hit. Those are both hits. That is also a hit. Okay, so we killed 3 more. 6. One of you is dead. Probably this one. Let's kill this one down here because I keep on... The next one kills this one. Next one kills that one. So there's 2 left. See who's going first then, I suppose. Party's going first. Okay. That's a hit. That's a miss. How shameful. That's a miss. Oh, God. How embarrassing. Kills that one. Now there's only 1 left, and it does have an attack. I suppose it'll probably attack David, because he's one laying out all the harm. Doesn't get him. Right, next round. It gets to go again. It's going to keep on trying to eat David. Doesn't. They're all going to try and poke for one on David. 12. 12 is a hit, and Caladrel will definitely kill it. So, cool. It's dead. Dead, 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 dead. And something wrong here. This should be lower. But anyway, we'll sort that out later. Okay, cool. Top bananas. So, with those three down for 6 turns. Actually, if memory serves me correctly, it should actually be longer than that. But let me check. Let me check something. Let's check giant centipede poison, shall we? Because every book kind of has slightly different things going on with centipedes. Do you think we're in our own section? Do you think we're just under centipedes, or do you think we're under giant? I think it looks like we're under giant. No, there we are. Centipede. Poison causes victim to become horribly sick for 10 days. Say versus poison. Okay. Well, we're going to have to withdraw back to our thingy because we've cleared out the problem with the centipedes, but we're stuck because we're poisoned, and that poison lasts for 10 days. So, yeah, time to go back to town. And who's poisoned? Both of our thieves and our cleric were poisoned, right? Need to make a note of that. We didn't really get much experience points. That's 20, 50 points per beastie because I'm using OD&D and the party's by and large a level 2 party. So it's 1,000 XP, I suppose, for that fight. Okay, so this is going to end up being a short one again, I think, because we're going to withdraw back to town, and we're going to have to wait 10 days and figure out what the next month's going to be, right? But we have cleared out the giant centipedes now because they were a bit of a nuisance. But giant centipedes. Where were they? Oh, here we are. Was there any loot? No loot. Just centipedes. But they are all gone. So that's a bonus. Right. So we will head back to town with our sickly individuals. And does anything happen whilst we're on our way back to town? Yes. Okay, so say like on a 1 to 3, 1 to 2, friendly adventurers, 3 to 4, tax collectors, 5 to 6, bandits. 1 to 2 friendly adventurers. So we come across a small group of friendly adventurers who see us in our sick ways and go, not looking too fine a sorts, are you? And we're like, yeah, giant centipedes. They're like, oh yes. Who's not been bitten by a giant centipede at least once or twice in their career? Exactly. Thank you. Well, good luck. And we head back, and they head off into the area to earn their fortune. So yeah, we're out of here. We're done. We've withdrawn. We go back to our house. 10 days is a long time just to be kicking about. So, is there anyone selling antidotes in town? Feels like there probably should be. So, I reckon this is likely. 77, there's not. No one's selling them in town. There's a random event. What happens? 98, use context. I think as we're out on the town looking for supplies, we are approached by a harried-looking magic user, or harried-looking shopkeeper, who's like, would you be in the line for some work? And we're like, not right now. Most of our party is in bed, very ill. And he's like, oh, well, if you do, come by my shop. And he hands over a small kind of pamphlet saying where this shop is. So this is kind of an optional side quest that we can go on, but I still don't think that with these 4 we could really do much. But maybe we could be bold and brave and risk it. Because what's that? Dwarf, elf, magic user, fighter. Lacking a thief, which is a problem, and lacking a cleric isn't too much of a problem. But we'll see. We'll think about it. The next things I have planned, and planned is a very adventurous term for what I'm thinking. Vague thoughts is probably better than plan. That's probably a more accurate read of what's going on. I'm thinking of the sisters party. I'm kind of pretty set on that. I just need to think a little bit about how I'm going to run it, and then another thing that I am pretty stoked for doing a bit of is a Urban Shadows 2nd edition game. I played it a little bit before, but I had like 3 characters and I never really kind of finished it off, went anywhere with it. But I think 1 character, it could be fun. So yeah, that's something I'm probably going to look at recording a bit of. What I don't know is whether or not I should do like I do with this, just record it as is, or whether or not to record it all in what I was thinking. And because it's probably more narrative, I'd probably record it as a single set for a story and then split that up, and maybe clean it up a bit like I was thinking with Cthulhu. But the problem is always like if I don't like do it and get it out, I run the risk of not finishing. So we'll see. We'll think about it. So yeah, sorry it's been a shorter one, but we decided to take on those poxy centipedes, and 3 of us got poisoned. So yeah, but we bought a house. So maybe the next session of this, as kind of an interlude, will be doing some work on the house, right? Doing it up, getting some curtains. You know how it goes. Because right now it's like a 3-story village, kind of a 3-story townhouse. Would it be 3 stories? I'll have to do some research on kind of like the average height of building. Well, the kind of what city buildings, townhouses were like in kind of like mid-medieval period. Because, yeah, I'm not sure. Probably like a lot of wattle and daub. But, yeah, cool. Top bananas. Speak soon. Have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Like fight with giant centipedes. Okay. Bye-bye.